Welcome back, gentlemen. Today's video is a bit of a mathy one, but it's kind of helpful if you're looking to get a new bike. I'm going over like the cost of ownership over my first year. First thing to start off with, all the services and maintenance and repairs I've done to it. Things such as like oil changes. There's a few parts I've swapped out back to stock. The clutch arm actuator, what the cable pulls on to actually actuate the clutch. Tires, chains, sprockets. What else was there? The windshields and the fairings that are now dog shit. I mean, they were dog shit, but they're even more dog shit now. They faded and they're just trash. Oh, I don't know if I included the exhaust. Yeah, I didn't put that on my service sheet, but I'll also include that in this price. Just like everything I've generally done to it. Altogether, with all those maintenance, repairs, like few replacement parts and the exhaust, it comes out to around $1,850, which is not horrible. But the thing is, I bought an older sport bike, and the things with like sport bikes, the older you go, generally the cheaper you go. So if you want a 600, say like a 2010 600, you're looking at maybe like $4 or $5 grand depending on the bike and what condition it's in. But I picked up my 1993 CBR, this one, last year in June, beginning of June, for 2,500 bucks, and 1,850 went into it for like services, repairs, maintenance, all that, replacement parts. What's up, bud? Yeah. So because of what you just saw, I'll tell you what it needs. It needs a clutch. It needs tires. Currently I have, what are we at, 44.1. I have 5,200-ish miles on these tires. And tires for this, I have Michelin Pilot Power 2 CTs on them, front and rear, and I replace them at the same time. And I don't ride absolutely crazy, but I don't ride like a pussy either. But they are just a little squared off because sometimes I do go long distances straight. But I've been able to squeeze 5,200 miles out of them so far, so that's pretty good. But I do need to replace them relatively soon. General gas costs, I did not calculate before I left because there's a store I wanted to get to and I have work early tomorrow morning. I'll throw it up on screen right here. I'm just going to average out the price of gas, how it's been for the past year, and the miles, and do that all calculation with my big brain when I'm not riding. But this thing, I think the way I ride it, I probably get like high 40s, low 50s for miles per gallon, which is pretty good considering my car gets like 18 and my truck gets a 9. But gas isn't a huge expense on this. Like, I can go up to Vermont and back on one tank of gas, where in my car I would need to fill up, and filling up my car is like 60 bucks. My truck, I'd probably stop by every gas station on the way there. Next year I do want to do brakes. They're not in a bad condition, it's just I haven't touched the brakes at all since I bought the bike. And I just want to put them like good quality brakes on them, get them broken in exactly how I want them. Taking a right here. Oh, there's a police station on this road. I wouldn't have let her go on if there was not a police station on this road. I need that car to keep me in check. Woo, woo, Ooh, holy shit, that's a huge RV. Goddamn. That's just like owning the bike. There's also plenty of other expenses you have, such as insurance, registration. In Massachusetts we have excise tax, which is just tax for owning something, which makes no sense. It's not like I financed this. This is mine and mine only. You got like legal fees like that. You got equipment like this helmet. Everything together I got on it, I think, is about 1,100 bucks. The whole GoPro setup and everything into it is about 600. The helmet itself was like 140, and the visor was about 50. The cardo in it, I think, goes for 200, 220, something like that. And I also have another helmet with a cardo on that as well. That helmet was $290 plus the cardo, same cardo, $220, so $510 on that one. Look at that C8. Hey, another bikey boy. Is that an F3? Gixxer bra. My suit I paid $205 and then like $40 for shipping from Ukraine, so $240. Add that to the total. Then I also have, I don't have boots. I don't have boots, don't look at me. I'm broke. I have too many vehicles. Someone buy my car, please. No loitering. It doesn't say no parking my bike right there, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of one of these boys. Into the store I go. I'm not gonna wear my helmet. Bye. Getting ready on the back, about to kill people's ears. She started, yay. My tank bag is so big right now from what I bought from the store. I bought faux fur, F-A-U-X, not F-O, for all you small brains. For a windbreaker from the mic so you guys don't hear as much wind noise. I'm not parking, I just need to put my trash away. Faux fur, so it's like a dead cat, so I can make a dead cat for the mic. That's what I was looking for. Mink. So hopefully you won't hear as much breathing noise as you normally do, and I try to edit out as much breathing as I can, but sometimes it's like, you know. And it's hard, it's hot sometimes, man. It's not hot, it's humid, very humid. Oh, my music, that's why I was going insane. I don't know if I said it earlier, but this does need new fairings, if you couldn't tell. New fairings from Monster Fairings that aren't going to be shit Chinese ones are going to be about $900. If I need the bolt kit as well, so about $900. I think they quoted me like $850 and the bolt kit's like $40, so after tax about $800 or $900, maybe a little bit more. Oh yes, boom, another way to keep your costs down is doing maintenance yourself, which the benefit of owning an older bike is it is much easier to work on, minus the carbs. Carbs are a bitch to work on. You have to take like 8 college courses to understand them, but once you understand them, it's easy to work on. It's not rocket science, but it's almost rocket science. It's stoichiometry, I think is what it is. Some of the things I've done myself, oil change. I mean, if you can't do an oil change, I wouldn't suggest working on your bike yourself. Maybe getting some help and guidance. But I've done the oil change. I did the clutch arm actuator, which I mean comes with the gasket and the seal that comes with it. I put all the new fairings on myself. I did the battery myself. Oh, it's a lot of easy stuff. I haven't done the spark plugs yet, but those are easy to do. You just pull the fucking coil pack off. And then, why is my bike so hot? It's just running cool. And then unscrew the spark plug with a spark plug socket. Swap it out. I rewired the whole rear end when I swapped out this fender right here. There used to be a trunk. I might have some pictures when it had the trunk, but this bike came with no storage, not even like under the seat or anything. But there was an aftermarket trunk you can install in place of the rear fender that holds like that holds the license plate, the blinkers, and it also connects up and holds the rear brake light housing up, so the fairings can clip in nicely. I looked for that and for the stock part for this bike for 8 months, 9 months, and I couldn't find the trunk, but I did find the stock part off of an F3, so I threw that on. But I had to rewire the whole rear end because all the wiring ran through it all, so I had to cut everything and butt connector, crimp everything. It's easy electrical work, but it's just, you know, a great thing to learn on, because it's not going to be a big deal if you fuck it up either, but it's just a really good platform to learn on, is what I'm saying. Is that a cop? Now we're chilling. Woo! But anyways, here's the grand total on screen for your viewing pleasure. And that's how much I've spent on my bike in the past year. That's including anything related to the bike, equipment, services, gas, repairs, maintenance, all that fun stuff. Oh, we got a little fast girl here. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. For more day-to-day content, follow my Instagram at retro.cbr and join my Discord to hang out with cool and like-minded people. Squid safely.